Wait 1 second, making sure I'm recording. Okay, I should be recording now. Okay, hello and welcome to a special episode and series of Fireplace Talks and Stories and our Minecraft SMPs that we've been on over the years. It's been quite a lot of SMPs now that I think about it. I did make another one, being a 20 second video, but then it did not go well. Because I accidentally hit some different buttons and I accidentally hit the button to stop the episode, so that episode kind of failed. I'll probably upload the failed, thing. But hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe, and hello and welcome to the short series. Hopefully it's short, but we've been on many SMPs. Of the Minecraft SMPs that we've been on, but this is going to be a specific special series of rewriting the history of these SMPs, what I've did in them, and seeing what other paths we could have took in them. It may sound a bit weird, but I explained it a bit better in the last recording, and then having to say it again, you plan out to say it and then you have to say it again, and then you know what I mean, Okay, but I will upload that part 1 to this series, being the failed, recording. But let's just jump right into it. So we're going to start with Minecraft Clay SMP. The first SMP that first true SMP that I've ever been on. Back in 2021 of January the 9th.
Make sure I'm recording. This is 1.16.4 survival. So, if you're wondering why I have all this stuff I was given it.
Now, at this point, also I should really bring this all the way down. You can see how many episodes are actually in here. 8 episodes, just Clay SMP. That being Season 1, Season 2, Emmy's Realm, and then, number 3 that did not last very long. Let's see. Aimbot is now playing Counter-Strike. Say hello to the recording. I forgot that's what do you call it? That's what Clay's original name was. Friend underscore OWO1. I totally forgot about that.
So we save all this away and then we start making a road that's next to all.
Okay. I think we're gonna skip ahead to the mob farm disaster, because that's just us starting. So we cleared a bunch of this out, and I would have probably continued doing better road systems. I quite enjoyed the road system that we actually built originally. Though the road system that we built wasn't that nice. It was just oak planks and oak slabs and all that, just placed along paths. And I thought, what this would do. But if I was to do it today, I would probably do a better path. Probably the same planks, but more of diversity. Maybe I even changed up the material. I think that's what we would have done. We'll see.
Back to Clay,
you can see a lot of elytra bits. Well, not elytra bits, trident bits. This is 1.16.4 to say that as well.
Make sure I'm recording.
And also, if I was to do this house again, I would probably change it quite a lot, actually.
Back to Clay SMP.
There's my zombies in the boat.
Don't really want them around. Milk.
Let's see. I made a farm next to my house. I would, if I did that today, I would probably make just a tiny little cute farm, kind of like cottagecore or something like that. And then, I would probably farm carrots and potatoes, probably. Carrots and potatoes, or maybe even just carrots and wheat. And then make a redstone wheat, well, not redstone wheat farm, redstone potato farm, like I did in my Minecraft Young Paradise Golden Age series. One of my longest series running on the channel to now.
I just came on to see if anybody was on.
We would probably do a better lighting job, probably, do a lot of lampposts around here. And also I should really...
found all this redstone around.
Yeah, I want to get...
I just came on to see if anybody was on.
Our house, I would probably do a better job at it it was kind of a bit, small. So I think I would probably increase it by one more block, and then probably mix in a bunch of different materials, because it feels like there's a lot of material shortage in there, and there's not too much of the I was just using whatever I had on hand at the time. We'll see. And also, if you're wondering why I have diamond tools, I got that from Clay. In the before the first episode, we had a long talk before the first episode, and that's how it went. Let's see.
Let's see if they made potions yet.
Okay, we're trying to see if they made potions. Also, if you see, I normally did not put, is it a comma? I can't remember what it's called. You know the top bit that normally goes before, yes, and it's SMPs. Normally you would have a little bit in between and then the S. I cannot remember what you call it, but that, I did not start using that until like way into, doing YouTube. Normally I would like to write fast, but I was not a very, fast writer, so. Yep, leap and strive. You know what, we're basically not the best spellers back then. It was early on and all that.
Yeah.
Strav.
I'm gonna make another server,
He sounds so young. Now, when you hear Clay in the Clay SMP 3.0, he sounds a bit angry. That's what I will say. He kinda sounds a bit angry.
Yeah.
If I did that slower today, I would probably do a much better slower, maybe different materials, or maybe even like a checkered floor. Spruce, birch, or maybe even some strip logs if I'm playing in the newer updates. That was a storage area down there. If I did that storage area that I did today, I would probably make one on the surface and then one below. Just to, make it a little bit more simpler. And I would probably not put it attached to my house. I would probably take it away from the house. Or maybe even turn like a shed, make it like a fake shed. And, put like a hidden storage system below it. Something like that, maybe.
Oh wait. Absolutely.
Well, we already talked about the house. We would probably improve the house. We would do better flooring. Probably make, better material decisions. It kind of is like a review of this series, I tell you. But the idea is rewriting the history of the series. Well, not just this series, but every SMP that I've been on.
Always turn on subtitles.
Let's see.
like recording. I was like, wait, am I recording?
You know what? It's so smooth, this recording, for some reason.
Not...
Like, we were playing on Artenos, the free server thing, and it was actually running quite well.
Ground.
Certain times of the day, I would purposely
Must
get up,
have
just...
a green stripe on top of it.
Huh?
And when we're not at war, there will be no green on the flag.
Ah yes, we were making our little own kingdom, huh? Clay was the king, and then, we had a green... We were planning, like, kind of like the Philippines, how they turn it upside down when they're at war, and when they're at peace it's upside down. Again.
Good idea, huh?
I think it sounds pretty good.
The Philippines have a...
I don't even know what this area that, he built, but if we were supposed to do this today, I'll probably build on the land. Like, a spiral, maybe like, a tower or something. Kind of make like a gate area. Kind of like what we did with Matt Halden in our Minecraft During Paradise Golden Age series. I might reference that a couple of times.
The highest, right?
But gatehouse area.
Mine's on the highest too.
Oh, wait.
I was thinking, maybe it was copper, but then copper isn't added in 1.16.
What?
That would be in 1.18.
You
1.19.
I first do slash rather rain, right?
Yeah.
You know what? I never noticed that he cheated. No, so it looks like this was a custom skin because he has a little black bit on the back. I always had the problem of, oh, there's just that one line. We had it in Minecraft During Paradise Golden Age. That my arm bit on the back of my character was just a full white line. It was very annoying.
Wow.
Or maybe it was just custom made, never
Yeah, I'm
noticed.
flying. I'm
There was
going
that
down.
one
Oh,
slice
I'm
missing.
going down. Oh, please land on me.
Water.
Oh.
No, so this was like the first time that I'd, had interaction with someone on what do you call it? An SMP, so I was still learning, Then,
Alright, I'm.
boop. Eclipsion. Now, when I look back at what happened, right? Well, SMP banners. We were making well, I'll go back to this one first. So,
Well, the third episode of Clay on the Clay SMP. Hopefully you are all doing a
Clay built a mob farm,
okay today.
and it was a very laggy day this day.
Series. We have a nice owner
It was-
over there.
If we were to do his castle today, it would probably be a lot better. We'll probably do, more round towers for where the wall goes, straight along or, sideways. We'll probably do a tower, kind of making it more molded, like a real life, castle. The mob farm, we would probably not have that at spawn, though it does keep it in, the thingy, but we'll probably, I think the best idea would probably find, a mob farm. Like, maybe put it underground or in the nether, or, maybe... Well, you can't put one in the nether, but you know what I meant. Probably just put it somewhere else, the mob farm.
The server's quite laggy today.
I was wondering, did it get rolled back there for a second,
Yeah.
episode?
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
You can barely hear Eclipse back in the day. I had a little book.
Hours.
Wasn't too bad of a farm, I tell you. We should have really put hoppers. We'd probably put hoppers under it if we did it today. But it's more of an XP farm than, a collection one. We had a little fight club bit.
Oh my god.
We had a little fight club area.
You do it right now. You do it.
We had a little fight club that when you joined the server we would have a little, fist battle.
Yeah.
That's actually quite cool, but I feel like if we built it today we'd probably build like a tiny arena for it, a better one than what we did. It was only like a hole into the ground.
We take away that other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're mining out this laggy day for our town hall. Yes, we were building a town hall. Oh, wait. I was trying to figure out... That's quite weird. It just says SMP banners. No.
Infinite.
I don't know why it's just saying SMP banners, because I had LGBTQ plus in the title and then banners, because that's what kind of banners we were making. Because I was making Eclipse.
Has somebody been on that? I don't know.
It's not a poly flag, it's a demisexual flag, yeah. You have to form a close connection with the person before you can fall in love with them. And then I was making
I only made this castle, I believe.
I can't remember what their name is.
It says that I have.
A little box.
Singing
Says I have
the other
full-
person.
No wait, I have one.
a lesbian
Dot.
flag.
You have full dot.
That's what we were making,
and
yeah.
have,
I remember now.
For Eclipse has one dot. I think that's due to lag or something.
Let's see if it-
I do wonder,
Tide one.
if we did the town hall today, I would probably do what I was doing in the Jade Glade, probably a large, structure. But then, if it's kind of like a small SMP, it doesn't need to be large.
You have a Riptide book again.
It was going to be a larger SMP, we were going to invite more people. I would have probably stayed on the server if it wasn't for the angle that I saw the situation from.
One bar.
It was during the 3 hour long episode.
Oh, back to
But I think we were doing some farming, maybe like cow farming. The storage room up in my attic. Terrible, I tell you.
one.
Absolute
2,
terrible.
3.
My netherite pickaxe that Clay gave me. Let's see. I'm trying to see what bit it is. Was it fishing or? Do you know your? Did you move your home? Yeah. Ah. Eclipse moved her home so she could be farther away from Clay, but also start her own kingdom. And this would cause, like, you know, a back and forth from Eclipse and Clay. And it's a situation I only saw, like, you know, oh, I think, you know, Clay's being very angry and being very mean to Eclipse. But then, from the situation that I was looking at from, Eclipse was stealing from, you know, Clay at the time. And we'll get back to this in a second, but yeah, well, it's okay, I'll just continue. So I only saw it from one side, that, you know, Clay was being mean to her while, you know, we were mining in the nether and then killing her a bunch of times. And then that would ultimately make me leave the server. But it would be after I got the seed in this episode. I got the seed in that episode. So, what do you call it? That's what happened in that episode. I spent the last time that I was on this Clay SMP, I spent the whole episode just trying to get the seed, and then I was got to play on the same world with Eclipse and the other person. I can't remember the name fully. I can't remember off the top of my head. That's what I should be saying. Sorry, I have a headache now. I can't really think. And then trying to think. That would start Be Free Array SMP on the same world. I would build in the same area, build the same stuff, and it would ultimately end in me dying. But the reason why I went and, you know, blew up Aided Castle's house is because he was being, you know, due to the Dream SMP going on at the time, you know, everyone wanted to act out their favourite characters, and that one that Aided Castle picked was Technoblade. And he built the same house as Technoblade, and I went and placed a TNT in that house if I was caught. But I picked up the hole, and I got the achievement, and that's how he knew I was at his house. So he came back to his house, and, you know, a chase happened, went into the wild, and then I would purposely die. But then I had a home waypoint, and that's what caused me to get teleported back to my house and be free SMP, and I would get killed a bunch of times, and the whole idea of me going into, you know, guerrilla warfare kind of just dissolved because of the stupid, you know, home thing that you could not delete. Sorry, my throat's singing there. But you could not delete your home waypoint, so all of my, you know, making Aided Castle going off in the wrong direction was for nothing. And that's how Be Free SMP ended, with a failed guerrilla warfare. I think I was messaging Clay at the time. The old Oki that I created. I created this in a different art thing. This was the app Okri, or Okare. Okari? It's an app for art. I don't think this server actually exists no more. No, I don't think the Clay SMP server exists no more. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second, let me black it out. I do know of the Clay SMP, but I don't think it's the same one that we played with back in the day, because I'm pretty sure Clay started a... Oh, someone left. Like, it was a pretty active server that Clay had. You know what, I could probably show you a little bit of it. But this is basically all it was. It's like memes and, you know, weird different stuff. A lot of, you know, Dream SMP stuff. I was wondering what that was there for a second. Yeah, a lot of meme stuff, I tell you, from the time. Let's see. I don't actually know. How much did they message back in the day? I'm pretty sure it's just repeating. Oh, so what's this? Yeah, I don't know how far it goes back. It goes back a whole lot. I don't know how people could message this much. Wait. It is the same Clay SMP. I thought he made a new server altogether. No, this is a totally new SMP. Well, not totally new SMP. This was a whole SMP back in the day. This was the actual SMP server. Ah, it was blue or berry, blueberry, berry blue. Not to be confused with my sister, Blueberry Wolf Cub, or Blueberry_WC, who does Minecraft roleplays and streaming other games and all that. Okay, I'll be 10 minutes. I need to upload 2 videos now. That was a texture pack. She left. This is me trying to get the seed for the map. Just saying seed sounds very weird. And that's how it's all started. I never knew it was actually the same server that was actually right there. Oh, it's the same text. I didn't even see. Oh, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. But you obviously now know, due to Clay's anger issues and
He would.
Clay's anger issue and Eclipse stealing did not mix well for what I was viewing, so that would cause the end of the SMP. But not the end of the SMP fully. Clay SMP 2.0 for a server that would have probably been called Chaotic SMP.
That's copyrighted. That's copyrighted.
Oh yeah. Oh, look who's going back.
Do not attack.
No,
We're not at the time of war. Like, if they joined the enemy and attacked us, that gives us the right to attack.
I'm going to find my child.
Yeah!
That's what they were originally called. Glitch or glitchy.
Well, I'm going to wait for him to leave.
Also, I have to tell you something. I'm pretty sure Clay was a simp for my sister, Berry. Who... Well, I joined the server after Clay asked if Berry would join it. But I wanted to join it, so... back and forth, and I finally got to join it. Berry never actually joined, but yeah, I would join. He was a simp for my sister.
I'm not gonna leave until you join.
It's funny to think that.
Well, I guess I'm not
Probably
going
Eclipse
back.
and Singing were also simp for as well.
Oh, okay.
Simp for Berry as well.
Showing up.
There's all of this anger stuff, I thought, Clay must be the bad guy, but then it's actually the other way around. As, Singing was stealing from, Singing. But the thing is, I was also taking stuff from Clay's place, so I don't think he ever knew that. There's my Scottish flag. The saltire. We'll see. All we were doing was just making banners. And then the next episode, halfway through, this is me just leaving. I went and ended on this iceberg, and then the next episode, I would come back on this iceberg, and then I would return with Clay, and then I would play back. But I didn't really want to play because I thought, oh, this guy's being, mean to these people. But turns out it's both ways. Wasn't right for either side, that's what I will say. And that would be the end of Clay SMP. Now, if I was to do it from a perspective today, right, and rewrite everything, I feel like it could have all been sorted out long before this, right? Like this could have been all sorted out.
What's it doing here?
Ah, this was Clay's secret room. Maybe that's where they stole from.
Probably not the best time to have.
Maybe that's where they stole from. Maybe that's why he was so mad.
Oh, that.
For some reason that one did not work.
So he's trying to figure out how to make a jab store. I've got to tell him how to make one. Oh, I thought that was a bigger hole over there. But what?
That was the town hall over
Go
there.
get some
Not
extra.
very impressive.
Need that for my pickaxe. Watch and see pickaxe.
But the road systems were kind of lacking, and the way up to Clay's base was not very good. I was showing my path off. This was Eclipse's new house. Wasn't actually that bad of a place. Though the materials are quite lacking. If it built today,
Hey.
it'd probably have oak stripped and a bunch of other, you know, different kind of woods and all that. Pretty sure it has some.
Oh no. Do you have an ender chest? Ender. You don't have an ender chest there. Let's see. Ah, thank you. Oh no, I forgot to switch. That's my. I'm going to have to take a trip back to my.
I forgot my gold boots. But if the situation was handled better, you know, Clay would have accepted, you know, they split off from the main kingdom, they were building their own stuff. And then, you know, eventually we might have clashed a little with certain, you know, disputes and all that. But it would have been handled a lot better than what, you know, Clay did. He got angry, he was teleporting to them. He was, you know, killing them. They were stealing from him, taking his stuff. And I feel like that could have all been avoided. And it could have been just a peaceful, you know,
Could have used it for doors.
walk like this. Could have just been a peaceful walk.
So I'm heading back to now with my gold and bit.
We would have probably built, you know, some nice stuff. The castle would have been better. The house, my house would have been better. Clay's house would have been better. He would have probably had his own house instead of just living in the castle.
So I have a question.
Eclipse's house would have been better.
How many dogs does he have?
You know what? It's not actually that far from there.
Because you know how he has that little bunker underneath his house?
Oh, I should have
He's
never
been
said that.
breeding dogs there for a while. Like there's so many that the bunker's not even.
Should have never
keeping them
said
all.
that. He was
Oh, yeah,
breeding
the
his
house-
own dog
Yeah,
army.
portal.
But then we went nether mining, and we were just looking for you know, thingy, but it would eventually evolve into
You there?
you know, anger and all that with certain disputes that would have probably been handled a bit better. So where would the SMP would have led? Where would it have led? Okay, so this is before the anger issues and all that. Probably sorting the issues out. Sorting the issues out. Maybe, you know, they would have had to pay back what they stole. Paying back what they stole. Please. Anger. More cam. Stuff like that, right? If two of these things happened, huh? And then it would have been, you know, a bit better. No more stealing from Clay. Let me just yeah. No more stealing Cameron, clay, anger. You know what I spelled before. No stealing on clay. Sorting out the issues by paying back what was stole. Cameron and Clay's anger. No stealing from Clay. They would have got an independent. I've just got to write whatever I write. I don't care if it's not, you know, correct. Of eclipse. I was about to say, you know, it kind of sounds like, you know, a real eclipse. But then that's the whole name. Neutral. I'm not gonna spell neutral right. I might misspell some of the, you know, letters. I just don't really care now because I have a sore head. Need to drink some more water, I tell you, it's that hot now. Neutral kingdoms. Allies? More players? More kingdoms? Yeah, that seems like a good choice right there. I think we might need a law system, yeah, laws. We would probably set up a law system. Law system for stealing, etc. What other stuff would we needed? More players. Different building styles. Friendlier attitudes. Trying to spell attitudes and I can't remember how you spell attitude. Friendlier attitudes. Better roads. Better roads. More camera. Wars. We would have probably created our own history. Histories. And stories. Would have probably created our own lore. And that's just a tiny bit. Now I wanted to go more in depth in this, but I think, you know, watching it back, it's not really the best idea. You know, I do wonder what Clay SMP 2's seed was. We're playing that on 1.18, I think. Sorry, it just came to my mind. Also, I never remembered that was what his name was. Friend 001. It must have been a new account. He must have got something happened to his previous account, but because OWO was kind of a quite new word, kinda, at the time. Wait. Did I see Solway? Solway for cussing. This stuff just angers me. Ah, that's because, you know, stuff going on between Clay and Singy. And then I would have thought, you know, I would think, you know, the server would have had more longer running time than just a month. Yeah, I think that's like the best choice there. I would say like a month it lasted. Yeah, I think that's pretty right. I think that's where we should leave it off. Well, that is me rewriting history and trying to figure out, you know, if some other path could have been taken. Next, I'll probably go in alphabetical order of what, you know, SMP came next. That would be Freery SMP. So, you know, quite one to come, I tell you. You already heard a little bit about it. But have a nice day, safe, up to settle, maybe some more shit because of Vietnamese, very important. And bye bye, see you next time, have a nice day, see you, bye bye.